Why have you got 2 accounts again? One for... Did everyone get a bag?
Yeah, I'm back on that one now though.
Yeah, but I think it's better to keep them separate. Everyone knows Manny Sinder live now. Let's see if it... Yeah, it's lucky I don't feel uncomfortable with you in the house. That's quite cool. Certain people come around and I'm like, oh my god, they're like a virus in the house. And I have to eject them quite quick. But luckily I'm comfortable with you, so which is cool.
You seem surprised.
No, I never know until someone comes around the house, because I can get on with people outside, and then I've had people come to my house and they just kind of bug me. So with yourself, is it on live now? Because I can't see.
Yeah, we're live. You're not going to put the heating on, Raj?
No. Even, this shows you how robust I am. That I don't even need a jacket. I'm just like this. But look how cold. Go into the camera and show them how cold you are. Yeah.
Please put the heating on.
And have a look at this. Look at the size of the cup. Hold it so you can see how big the cup is. Put it to your mouth. It's tiny little cup. So, how clear is this? Let me see how clear it is. So we got salmon. Content's in the house. Big up content. Let me say hello to everybody. Yeah. So basically, this is my living room, obviously, and we've got. Manny Sinder, you can sit down.
I will do. Give me 1 second.
It's not that clear. Who's there? Oh, so you got Gaz, Zama. It's freezing in here, but I like the house cold. Tiber Tap, Chucky, yeah, he's frozen. So he's managed to stay around 35 minutes. I've done everything I can to try and make his life as difficult as possible. In fact, this is actually training to go to Everest. This is where they send people. You know, when people are trained to go to Everest, one of their kind of missions is to go to my house and try and survive 5 hours. And the SAS as well. I was going to say something. I was going to say someone passed away, but that's too much. You know something? You know people that done SAS training.
Who's it?
People, you know the SAS training. People have actually died doing SAS training.
Really?
That's how tough it is. Yeah.
Wow.
There was 1 year where I think 2 people died in within an hour of each other because of how cold and how tough that. Chucky, content, big up content over everything. I also come in. If he doesn't leave by a certain time, this comes out, and there's going to be some. I don't know. There'll be some thingy. Are you prepared to take your? You can take your coat off, but he will be shivering throughout if he's too cold. I'm not putting the heat on. So. Raheem, Abba Labba Labba Da 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 Zada, Sophia, film. No, I do Sophia films. I've got some drawings over there I'll show, which are in colour. I'm actually very good at colour as well. So to anyone out there that says that, you know, I'm just a one-trick pony, I can pretty much do any medium. I'm not trying to brag, but I can. If you give me paint, I can paint. If you give me colour pencils, I'm deadly at colour pencils. I just find them pretty boring. Can everybody hear clearly though? Can they hear clearly? I don't know if they can. Can you hear clearly? Can you hear clearly? My mum was going mad because, you know, last night I was shouting and stuff. Oh my god, that's so loud. Yeah, alright. So, Mum was telling me, you know, Mum was telling me off earlier about screaming in my room.
Yeah, I can imagine. You're very loud. I could hear you.
Screaming in there. I prefer black and white though, but that doesn't mean I don't. Yeah, I brought the finest gear out for my guest. Now, the reason why Manny Sinder is around is because of a very specific reason. So I don't care what you say. Don't start asking me, Rod, Manny came round, can I come round? No! Also, he gets on with my mum, So this is a very important thing as well now. So, but he came round for a specific reason. That's why he come. Raj, give him a custard cream. Look.
Half eaten.
Half eaten. Half eaten. And the cup. So just so everyone knows, this is what Manny. This is the level of gift I want. Look at this bad boy. Look at this bad boy. Look. Watch me. Look. This is how I want my gift. Yeah. Oh my god. I feel like I'm in Game of Thrones. Yeah. And this is the size of his cup. Look. Look how small it is. So he's drank quite a lot of it though. So you really drank too much. So you need to like kind of.
Here's your sword, Sir Knight.
So obviously, now put your head here. Put your head here. It is rubber. Before anyone starts thinking, it is rubber. Look, it's not gonna really do too much. But this one here is real. So this one here is real. Rubber as well. I don't want people to start kind of banning the live stream. So what have they got to ask then? What do they want me to ask you? Or you to ask me? We can do like an interview or something.
Alright, if you want me to ask Raj something, can you please type it in?
You forgot about shout the words, bro. I know you what mean. Oh, Sophia Lewis. Big up Sophia Lewis. Mega True Talk. Yeah, I know Mega True Talk said he's disgusted with me how generous I've been. Now, I will confirm, yeah, look, everybody says to me that, because one of the things I do when I go around someone's house, if they leave the room, or they might, like when I stay around my sisters, I will check all the cupboards and the drawers and stuff, yeah. Now, Manny was disgusted when I said this, yeah. In fact, when I mentioned it, he spat on my foot and said, how dare you, yeah. That's how disgusted he was, yeah? It was a bit like Deep. You know when Deep was going, he did that to me. Or whatever he says, yeah. But guess what? I did a test. I went out the room. I said I'm coming back in 10 minutes. So he thought he had time. When I went back in, this is how I found Manny Sinder. Look, this is my sofa. He was like this. Look, this is what you was doing. What's underneath? And he was lifting up the thing like that. Seriously, can you believe it? Exclusive. So I don't want anyone to say what I do is weird, because if Manny Sinder does it, it means that, you know, there's some kind of legitimacy to what I'm doing as well. Oh man, like Reggie's in there. 83 people watching and freaking 5 likes, you turds. What's the point of turn it off? Turn it off. I refuse. I'm not even doing anything now. Turn it off.
Ash is in the house. Hi Ash.
Turn it off. If you don't start hitting the like, see this? Even if it's rubber, it will still chop his head off probably. So you need to start hitting the freaking like buttons, man.
Reggie's in the house.
Yeah, big up Reggie, man. I've been on the live streams with him for quite a lot over the last few days. Really like Reggie, man. Reggie good. Yeah.
So is it?
Oh, Zabida. Is that the real Zabida from Speaker's Corner? Say yes or no.
So is Reggie's handle man like Reggie?
Yeah. Is that you, Zabida from Speaker's Corner? That road girl? The road girl that was at Speaker's Corner going, oh, this is what the Shias do. This is what the Shias do. That's what the Shias are known for. And I was like looking at her from a distance. I was like, who's that crazy? But she's actually a really nice lady. Yeah, I'm glad I watched it. What it is, she's from like near Southall, I think. And she knows a lot of Sikhs and stuff. And she said something so nice. She said, Sikhs are some of the best people. And I was like, all right, you've won me over, man. So if you want to win me over, and just say Sikhs are some of the best people, because I think she's a good addition to Speaker's Corner anyway.
TNTS Greek has joined us.
No!
Sophia Film.
He's ringing me. Oh my god. Look, it's ringing. It's TNT Greeks. Oh no. Turn it off. I have to turn the phone off because he's ringing now, because he's jealous that Manny's come round and he can't come round himself. Have you ever been in the presence of greatness?
Yeah, yeah.
This is.
What am I appreciating here?
This is Rod.
Oh, the track.
Yeah. Yeah. See, he's very confused.
Well, it sounds a bit.
Do you know what you're like? You're like if I was on a comedy show and you was one of those kind of people in the audience that is quite like confused, like, I don't get this, I don't get it.
So why is it that you're on stage and I'm in the audience?
Obviously because I am a narcissist. And as a narcissist, I'm always the centre of attention.
That's true.
So it doesn't matter where we are, even if I was in your house, I would still be the one on the stage and you would be one in the audience. It's just the way it works. So what do you think of Leighton then?
I didn't see a lot. I didn't see a lot of it.
How did you find mixing with the kind of like the common folk around here?
I parachuted down from the helicopter.
Yeah. Was it quite difficult? Because you know there's a lot of common folk around here. I'll tell you something. Your Leighton year was so rough a couple of years ago, until the Olympics came down the road.
Oh, Stratford.
Yeah. So if you came down here, it was like really It was totally different. Now you probably think it's still shit because you've come from Buckingham Palace.
No,
but for us common folk, this actually looks nice now.
No, I didn't mind it. There's some.
I didn't mind it. You know, I didn't mind it. I mean, the roads are kind of clean, but I did see one little speck.
I did,
in a post box.
Yes, exactly.
And why did that little commoner not clean it? Off with their head. That's what would happen if he was in charge. So I was saying last night that when we become Prime Minister, you're going to be my deputy, I think.
Sean Bassey saying not even a cup of chai.
You're mad, cup of chai. How is he gonna? He'll be here for like 15 hours if we give him tea. You know, we have to try and kind of weed him out as quick as possible. I'll tell you a story here. What happened once here? Like there was a friend of mine that I get on with outside, but he was a nightmare in my house. Remember I'm talking about some people I get on with outside, and then in the house they're a nightmare. What he would do when he come in the house, he had no boundaries. He would like walk upstairs with no permission, open the doors, kind of sit in the house for like 10, 11. I'm not even joking. Ask my mum. He speaks Punjabi all the time as well because he would talk to my mum. So what happened one day is that he came and I said, Mum, I'm not here. So I said, tell him I'm not here. So I ran upstairs and I hid in this room here. And I thought he'd go.
You hid in your own house?
Yeah, I hid in my own house. So I thought he would go, yeah. But he came in the house, and I'm not joking. After an 8 hours, I had to come out of my room.
No way.
Because he just wouldn't leave. He said, I'm going to wait till he comes home. So I had to just say, I was asleep in my room. I didn't know you was here.
Oh,
so that is one person, the guy I won't say his name, who could he's so stubborn, he just outdone me. And I had to just leave. After that, we kind of never spoke too much after that. I was like, all right, let me kind of distance myself.
Does he live local?
Yeah, he lives.
I'd like to be his friend.
No. What it is, his name. You wouldn't like to be his friend because what he used to do is he'd have a bandana, and he'd have a kandani bandana. He'd have like 5 gare there, 5 gare there, kanda on the chain, kanda in the earrings, kanda. Yeah, he's like one of those kind of real kind of like crazy looking Sikh guys. So yeah, he's an alright guy. I haven't seen him for a long time, thank God. But what do you think of my artwork than in person?
Very good. It's even better, to be honest.
Did you hear that? Even better. The original. Let me. I was trying to look for some of my props here. I have got the iconic. You can hold that one, and I can hold this one. So you know when we're doing the. You know when I did the Muhammad hijab, you can hold it now. So it's easier now. Because remember when Muhammad hijab held, no, I do it. Muhammad hijab held my shoulder for like hours. Yeah. So it's easier when you've got 2 people. When you're by yourself, these are now iconic as well. Look.
Are they?
Yeah, because I did a live show with little hands. So this is how it works actually. The little hands are like this. So, Raj, just banter, mate. That's Raj group of Muhammad hijab. Yeah. So we can actually do proper scenarios because Manny's here. The one thing I can't find and I can't believe it is my shirk attack. Yeah, my shirk attack. Let's do the whole thing with them sitting like this. like our little children. Pretty good for £1 though, isn't it? If you think about it, it's not bad for £1. So let me have a look through this and see what this is. There's so many great scenes of depicting like harrowing events. Don't do that. That looks like Saeed ready to kind of do a bit of triple X Dawa. Alright, so fantastic artwork. Thank you. Let me see who's in it. Eunice is in the house. Big up Eunice. Just banter. Mega true. Do you know it's so weird? We're so like you can't even have a guest round anymore without it being on social media. This is how crazy we become. Don't you think?
I think so. That's just the way it is.
Big up JK.
But you're a celeb. They want to see this.
Look at JK. Look who's here. Do you want me to do off with the head? Tell me, JK. I will do it for you. I'll be honest with you, don't take this the wrong way. He's my Sikh Punjabi bro, so I'm gonna have to let him off.
Isn't that a little bit racist though?
Well, everybody has I always say that I don't really give a shit whether they're Sikh. I don't, because some of my worst enemies have been Sikhs. But you can't help but have that little bit more affinity. Because like when you come around my house, he's come around my house. My mum has been able to talk to him because we have a common history and common language and common culture, and so it's easier for you to kind of mingle within my circles and stuff. And we've not mingle within my circles because that sounds a bit weird, but just mingle within my kind of like environment and stuff without you kind of sticking out. So if you had someone like Steve the atheist to come around my house, I'd be like, oh my god, when's he gonna leave?
He's even more well-mannered than me.
No, I'm saying his culture and his thing, although I get on with him, it would be more difficult for somebody out of the culture to kind of like sit with my mum and chat. Even though mum's got excellent English, so don't think. Let me have a look. Rich LK, Sophia on Rides account, you can't see I can see your comments. I'm on Manny Sinders. Yeah, Rides are going to start bunning fire on Whitey. I'm not trying to. Hiya, Dad. Hiya, Dad. Hiya, Dad. Are you Muslim yet? Hiya, Dad. I haven't done that for a long time, but Sam, you changed so much. If someone says, "Why is your house a shrine to your artwork?" Pick it up and show them the whole of the room, the artwork. I don't want to do any damage, but I'll show you. My artwork is around my whole living room, so. Don't show too much. I mean, you can show it, but and Maharaj Jalanjit Singh behind you.
Well, let me show them the detail. Probably don't get this. Look at the detail. Does that come through?
That's the original. This is from my imagination as well. This ain't copied from a drawing. Let me see what this says. 141 people, only 28 likes. Do I expect this one to kick who off? Yeah, I know. I've told him he can't show too much, Sophia.
Big up to Maximilian Sandu.
Adult Tablet Skeleton Pop, yeah, is here. Yeah, the Maximilian Sandu, that's your cousin, isn't it? Your nephew. Is that your nephew?
Might be, might not.
Oh no, sorry, alright, yeah. Big up Maximilian Sandu, oh, sorry.
He is.
Mohammed, Chucky. I'm not trying to get in there anyway. I'm not trying to get into anyone's pants, Sophia Films said. Adult Tablet. It's like I've got the shark attack. I don't know whether to do another shark attack the movie. Did you watch the beginning 5 minutes of that film? You don't watch none of my stuff, do you?
Sometimes I do.
Go to the shark attack in the first 5 minutes. The editing skills I have now is on a next level of madness. I'm like Stanley Kubrick. Akida dates in the house. I like you, Akida date, because I met you at Speaker's Corner, but you're a lunatic. Luckily, I've met you, because I would have blocked you a long time ago, but I like you. Mohammed Tahir, Raj, stop it now, Manny, you feel uncomfortable around yours. Yeah, Manny, Mohammed Tahir says, you know what Mohammed Tahir says? He says, Raj, stop it now, Manny is feeling uncomfortable around you. Do you know what I love, yeah? I love people to feel uncomfortable. It's something I find, you know, all my comedies, yeah, are about cringe comedy, like, you know, with people like Steve Coogan and stuff. I love people feeling uncomfortable. That's why.
Why is that?
I just find it humorous.
What does that tell you about your psychology?
I don't know, you tell me. Big up Eunice. That's why whenever I go into a Raspik show, because I know they're very homophobic, I will constantly do homophobic or do jokes about being gay or something like that. Do you understand?
But you've admitted it.
I said it on there, that's why I do it. Because I know that they hate everybody, either they're Muslim or they're kind of like Rasta or they're black, so they have a very kind of like they hate anything homophobic, so I constantly come out with disgusting stuff. Triple X Dawa, JK.
Did you know your Father Christmas can do Bhangra?
Oh, what's your Bhangra skills like? Because I might play a tune and test it.
Here we go, look.
Did you know one thing that is quite sad for me is that, you know...
You can't do Bhangra?
I can't.
You can't wave your arms up in the air.
No, what
and
it is...
jump around.
Alright, so let me show you what happens here. When I used to... I've got no coordination.
Shall I do some music?
No, I haven't... So when I was at school, say if you had sports, I would always be the last kid to be chosen. It was either me or another fat kid called Stacey. And so we'd always be standing like, you know, oh, we want you, and then I'm standing like, please me, and
So
right.
was your nickname?
But there's a reason why. So
was your nickname Billy?
no, it wasn't Billy. It was a bobblehead
Billy No Mate.
or slaphead. So basically,
Stop it.
I was the type of person that if you like, I remember like people used to sort of chuck the ball at me, and the ball would like I'd miss it, and I'm literally that close. I'm like.
Oh,
so
really?
I had I had very little coordination.
Could you not even play in the girls' team?
No. They used to beat me up as well.
Are you joking? Even in netball?
Everything.
What about rounders?
Even in knitting. I used to do knitting classes.
Really?
I was in a boys' school, for God's sake.
I'm not sure.
No, I wasn't in a boys' school. No. So that thing about not having coordination then was problems in Bhangra. So I've never been able to do Bhangra properly because I can't coordinate my legs and the arms. And so when I used to go to clubs, I used to kick people by accident and stuff and elbow them. No.
I don't believe that.
I swear to God. This is what used to happen here. You know when you wear a pug here, pug is a turban, everyone assumes you can dance. So I used to go to a club sometimes, and in the 90s, a lot of guys didn't wear a pug at the time. A lot of Sikhs started cut their hair. Now it's a bit more prevalent, or the 90s or the 2000s. And so when they'd see me, say, "Oh, get dancing, come on, let's do some Bhangra." And then what would happen? Yeah, everyone would be around me, and then I'd start kicking everyone, I'd punch it, and then slowly you see everyone disperse. Yeah. And then afterwards, I'm just standing there like, oh, where the hell's them? Because my moves are so bad. Because I think they expected so much. It's a bit like, this is going to sound a bit racist, but imagine like Reggie, yeah. I'm going to call Reggie because I know Reggie. Everyone assumes, because he's black, he might have some rhythm. The same way that most people assume, because you're Sikh and Punjabi, you have some rhythm, because we naturally do. And if he was to suddenly start dancing, and his dance is like, I don't know, from French Prince of Bel-Air, that Carlton. Yeah, if he was something like that, you would be shocked more because you assume that he could dance. Now that's not racist. Before someone clips that, like Beefy, you know Beefy from Speaker's Corner. You know Beefy?
I don't know him personally, no. Is that what he does? Cuts clips on prison?
No, he just everything I say, I'm a racist. Like everything I say, no matter what I say to them. Oh, Raindrop's in the house. You know, Raindrop is the Sikh brother that's starting to go onto Raspik show. We need to start getting him onto our shows. He's very intelligent. He's from California. No. I'm going to let you
all I'm going to say.
No.
Fine with Reggie. No, listen. Fine with Reggie. You've done a good job there introducing.
No. What I'm going to do.
But recently,
what I'm going to do.
Your free pass may have to be revoked.
No. So what I'm going to do from now on, I'm going to send you a clip of him discussing stuff.
But you have to do this show before, obviously.
Yeah, the show before. So I'll send it, and when we can have some reactionary. Oh, Reactionary is another one. Big up to Reactionary. He is a Muslim. Oh my God, I've said it. He's a Muslim, a devout Muslim. But I want to get him on as well from a Muslim point of view, and I'll send you clips of him. He has got a tough skin, so he's not one of those type of people that someone criticizes religion and they start going. I know I look mad, yeah. When he sees it when people see it in person, I look insane. I know, yeah. So he's not that type of guy that starts crying every minute. And so he's got a good sense of humour. So although he's orthodox in his views, he'd be a good addition once in a while when we're talking about something to do with Islam. Because we need a more balanced panel. Is Banksy in the house? Banksy's in the house. So Sophia Luce, it's Narcy.
Why would we need a more of a balanced panel if we've got Banksy?
Oh God! You know, normally I've got something to say, but I'm actually speechless when you said that. Richard. So no one's got really any questions though. Where is your questions, you nutcases? What is the point of? Are they just watching? A Respect's in the house. Respect. Look. Do you want to come round? I might get Respect round one day.
I thought I had blocked Respect.
I don't know. I think it's Respect. We've had some good shows though. I'm not gonna lie. We've had some good shows. But big up to the British Jamaicans. Big up to the British Jamaicans.
Who are the British Jamaicans?
Respect.
Okay.
So he's British and he's Jamaican.
I'm sure he said his family was from Africa. Did I mishear that?
No, he's from Jamaica. So big up to the British Jamaicans. They're proud to be British and Jamaican at the same time. But they can condemn the past though. Because what I'm trying to say to people is like, when we're having these talks, it's like, if you say that you want the UK to prosper and you want the best for your, say, kids or your, like my nephews and nieces and stuff who I love and stuff, they automatically think that you're pro-UK, including all the barbarity of the past. Because we have to acknowledge that the UK has done a lot of terrible things around the world over a long period of time. And we can acknowledge that. And even now, there's still but this is the government, not the people, and this is what they
the establishment.
Yeah, but they equate the two together.
Yeah, they shouldn't.
And so it's like, right, all the people are to blame for everything. I mean, like the Iraq War, when it was going on in the 2000s, at that time there was no real internet. Yeah, I mean there was internet, but it was very basic. And so the information I was getting at that time was from the news only, and so I was fed a particular narrative about there being weapons of mass destruction, this and that. And so obviously I was a Tony Blair supporter, and I know people are going to not like that. But at that time, I did not know the severity of the lies that was going on. And so if I did, I never agreed with the Iraq War. Let me just clarify something. I never agreed with it. So if someone even asked me then, do you agree with the war? I said, no, I think the war was wrong. But I didn't know to the extent about the lies. I still thought there might have been a chance of there being weapons of mass destruction or something like that. So, yeah. But even then, people protested like 2 million, didn't they?
Yeah, and I'd just like to say that when we don't differentiate between the people and its establishment, then we're in danger of creating a very extreme mindset.
Yeah. So you have people like Pat O'Donnell, who obviously wants to destroy the UK. Big up. I do like Pat, don't get me wrong, and I did fat shame him into becoming skinny.
You said you like who? Sorry.
Pat O'Donnell, the Irish Republican. I fat shamed him into becoming thin. Fat shaming is good. I lost the weight because of the fat shame. Everyone was saying, Rod, I was losing weight. Look, I've lost weight, but I need to lose another stone. But everyone was going, Rod, you fat pig. Rod, you fat that. And keep it up. Keep it calling me fat. When I put on weight, call me a fat pig. So I know.
Are you going to get skinny like that?
Yeah, I'm trying to get to Admiral Tablet status. Almost to the point that I can't walk. So Admiral Tablet is that close to being able to walk and not walk. That's how on the edge he is of the famine.
So have you ever got on with Abu?
I actually like Admiral Tablet. I know, it's weird.
Oh, you get on with him?
I do actually. He's one of those, I'm a type of person that really appreciates straightforward people. That this is what I believe, and I don't give a shit what you think. I'm going to tell you, And I have more respect for that than someone like Saeed Yel, the mother and daughter tag teamer. him who kind of sugarcoats his faith and stuff. And so with Abu Tablet, whenever I met him, I've actually really liked him. It's hard for me to say that. I find him hilarious, if I'm being honest with you. I actually want to just kind of like pick him up in my arms and like feed him like a baby. Is that weird?
Very weird.
So imagine Abu Tablet was like, you know, walking around. I say, all right, Abu Tablet, I just want to grab him and go. And then get some water or something and then start. Abu Tablet, come on, come on, come on, everything will be better. Yeah. So let me show you a couple of my, why don't you put the hands in, so get your hand in and put that.
I'm not doing that.
Did you not see my show when I did the whole show with the
I saw some of it, yeah.
And I was like, because what I said, yeah, you know, now we're going to talk about something controversial. So under Islam, yeah, you're allowed to smack your wife with a little stick, yeah. What I was saying is that do you want to go into a business with me?
No.
So the business is this shit. Instead of the stick, a little hand.
What's it made out of though?
It will be made out of this, so exactly like this. So
But that's wood.
No, it's plastic. So imagine this, yeah. You want to you want to smack your wife, so you just put this and you go. No damage.
Do it again.
Yeah, no damage. Look. So who wants to go in business with me to create a little slap hand? So under Islam, you can slap your wife or hit your wife, but we'll do it with a hand instead of a stick.
Mr. Green wants to go in business with you.
Cool, we got some backers, man. We got some backers.
He's over here.
Oh, that. Yeah, you got a bit of a weird sense of humour. I'm not gonna lie. Your sense of humour is pretty odd as well. All right, so I'll show a couple of my artworks while you're here. Why not? Let's go through some art.
So it's basically Raj's art attack show.
Yeah, Raj's art attack. After that, Karma's Corner started saying, Raj, you're shit. And Karma's Corner said, you know, all Indians eat each other. Now, the thing is, yeah, that is slanderous. Yeah, that is slanderous. I only eat Indians like Manny.
Because I've got good salt and vinegar.
Yeah, so I will be...
Who said that to you?
Karma's Corner.
Okay.
So he's on the live stream. He said all Indians eat each other. He said he wants to. He'll pay me £10 to burn my turban.
Oh.
He said he'll pay me £200 to advertise his local mosque on my turban.
Oh.
I've got all the screenshots. Then he said, what else did he say? He said, oh, he'll buy all my artwork and burn it. This is the type of level of, let's just say, kind of jealousy from this dude. There's something. Take your cup. So to anyone that's just joined, this is the size of the cup. It's actually, look how small it is. Yeah, so, and I've only fed him one custard cream. He's managed to get through half. So how long did it take you to eat half? Because that will determine how much longer
I
you
haven't
got.
had any of it. That's how you gave it to me.
Oh, I gave it to you. Oh my God, that's savage, man. Even I'm shocked with my own savagery. I thought I gave you a full thingy. So these are some of the things that you haven't seen actually. Where is it? This is my what is it called? My free speech one. So you've not seen this in person.
Oh wow.
So you can see it's different in person. So you can see there's the boot with the Facebook, the YouTube, Google and Twitter, and they're basically putting the boot on his head like the Nazis, and you got the hate speech.
Very good. But why does he have a very like a Indian-y feel Arabic ring?
That's to represent how Sharia is taking over subliminally.
Oh really?
No, not really. You're mad. I just like drawing intricate stuff, so I added that in there. So you can see. So it's about free speech. That one. Here's my one about. Oh, this is the most controversial one, but one of my favourites. Obviously, the grooming one. So,
Am I not allowed to touch it?
yeah, you can, but have a look at the perpetrator.
Yeah, no, I've not seen this one before. Yeah.
And so you got.
Awesome.
So yeah, you can see them more. These are originals though. Look who's there. Who is that? Look at him. And obviously, no offense to anybody. I was just doing a realistic drawing about what's going on. And then obviously you have and have a look at the boot. Facebook, YouTube, Google, and Twitter, you're fascists. Look, fascists. They become like fascists. 1984 is here. Free speech is being. Look, they're treating people that speak and do their free speech as criminals. Look. Yeah? The police state. You can't even talk anymore on the internet without having the boot of YouTube and everyone on your freaking face. Look at that. You know Sargon of Akkad, he used, because we want to try and get Sargon of Akkad, and Sargon of Akkad used this as his thumbnail for one of his videos. So I would actually like to get him on, and maybe I'll give him a free copy as a kind of, I don't know, as a kind of incentive to get on. I've got something. Oh, this is my latest one. You've not. Look what's going on here. Look what's going on here. What do you think this is about? The iconic I am playing chess and you're playing Connect 4 drawing is in progress.
Oh wow.
So what's happening here, just so that people can see, obviously, the Connect 4 is now going in and I'm playing chess. So basically, each piece of the Connect 4 has an emotion from the savages. So violence, anger, frustration. And in the corner, what does it say? Karma's corner. I've immortalized Karma's corner here. This is Karma's corner's piece of Connect 4. Because of his savagery, yeah? He's in there. Apple tablets in there as well. This one's going to be called, one of them's going to be called Apple tablet. I think it's this one here, because he threatened me that I can't go to the park. And the other one, I'm going to have an OSKKK Dawa maybe, because he was the one that tried to get me out of the park. So I'm going to incorporate all of the stuff. So, you can see all of these are having names. So to Karma's Corner, you're going to be immortalized in there. And maybe Karma's Corner, you'll buy my drawing. Think about it. Imagine if Karma's Corner brought my drawing after all the bullshit he said. Because it's got his name in there. He wants to try and hide his name. Because he will have his name, Karma's Corner, in the corner. In the corner as well. So you can see how it's looking now. Then afterwards, you can see everyone kind of screaming and stuff. I'm just penciling everyone in. What's this? Oh, here's some of the stuff. Oh, look who this is. You know it's by Jagad Singh, don't you? Look.
I've seen that. That's brilliant.
So big up by Jagad Singh. Still need to. I've had to tweak it. I've had a few issues with that one, but I have to tweak it. Have you seen what I'm trying to turn myself into?
Very good.
So to anyone saying I can't do colour artwork, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. How clear is it though on the thing, on the internet connection? I don't know. On mine. Have a look at this. Just people saying I can't do colour artwork. People saying I can't draw in colour. That's a painting. I know this has become an art show. Yeah. Have a look at that. Read it, look at it, and weep. Look at that. Vote on there if you want me to make Manny watch Game of Thrones for a minute.
I don't know.
Vote on there because I'd like you to watch a bit of Game of Thrones.
I've got a TV at home if you want to watch TV.
I'm gonna get you hooked on it because even one of the other people that used to come around my house who said I used to try and force him to watch Game of Thrones. He's now one of the biggest fans. It took 3 years to force him. And then one day he was bored and he watched it. He said, Raj, I agree with you. It's the greatest ever show ever made. And he went through the whole 30 hours in like 3 days, like he was a crack addict. Oh, here's my my space one. So I've got my baked beans, drawing. What's that called?
Shoot up and jab.
Yeah. So obviously the baked beans in the corner. Where is it? Baked beans in the corner. This is me on Mars. And look at what this is called, this spaceship. To my Sikh bros, this spaceship, what do you think it's called? What's this called? Shared up Punjab. Shared. Where is it? Shared up Punjab. Look. Read it and weep. Look. So yeah. And this is my buggy as well. So I can draw cars.
What about your coloured stuff?
I don't really. I've got coloured stuff, but here's another one when I designed it when I was at uni. Was that uni? I designed a PS4 controller.
What, that became an actual controller?
No. I designed it as a part of my. So here's my design for a PS4 controller around 15, 20 years ago. Maybe longer than that, I can't remember. So I wanted a keypad on it. So you can see I've got a design background as well. So,
Absolutely.
but this was done years, a long time ago. Here's some of the bad guys. Osama bin Laden's foot soldiers. So here's some of the bad guys. So, you know, people say I can only draw in black and white. What's that? What is that? Sorry, in person, I'm going to say something, yeah? In person, yeah, when you see me doing this, Manny Sinder looks terrified. Manny Sinder looks like, you know, he looks scared. I don't blame him though, because I've never ever really done this in front of people. So he looks terrified. Look. So when I go, yeah, so I don't blame him. It's quite scary for him. I'm not going to lie. Look at Manny's face. Is Manny on Tinder? Manny Tinder. Man, everyone's saying you're Manny Tinder. Manny Tinder. You know what Tinder is, don't you?
Is it social media?
No, it's that dating site. They
Oh.
go around freaking like. Oh, look at this stuff. What do you think of this?
That is brilliant. That's probably one of your best, no?
Yeah, one of my favourites. Look at this. Look at this bad boy. Original. Look at that. One of my favourites. Look at that. Look at that. Original. This ain't no. Is it quality good on their side? Yeah. One of my all-time favourite films, The Dark Knight. Another original. It's actually this is The Dark Knight. It's actually cracking with it though. But
So is that the actual original where you've put?
this is the original. It's pencil.
But there's no. It looks so smooth.
Yeah, because I spray it as well.
Or there's a finish on there.
Yeah, there's a finish on there. Same with same. This.
Oh, I
So it doesn't smudge.
Okay.
So The Dark Knight. Yeah. So if anyone's a Star Wars fan, Star Wars, look at this one. This is another original. Got a bit of a shine on it. It's called The Empire Needs You. Yeah. Look, come on, look. Come closer, come closer.
Oh, dude!
No, you
Got a
have
Star
to.
Wars
No,
t-shirt on.
You got a Star Wars t-shirt on. Well, look.
Is this Art Attack?
Art Attack, yeah. Art Attack. Have a look at that one. Listen here, I don't care if Manny's bored. Are you mad? This ain't a Manny show. This is Raj's show. As long as I'm interested, that's the main thing. Yeah, free Manny. I don't care. Do you know the thing is here? As long as I'm having a good time, it doesn't matter about Manny. He's just a prop. He's like the prop that I need to do what I need to do. So it doesn't matter if he's bored or not. Oh yeah, this is one of my most thingy ones. Well, you need to start asking questions, you little turds, while he's here. And then, Now do it so it shakes his head when I'm laughing. You don't have to do it. These are amateurs, man. This is amateur hour. I know how to do it, man. No one knows how to do the thing that it goes in line with each other. See, you're quite good at this. You're quite good at this. Yeah, I don't know. I think I might be mad, you know. So here's one of my most detailed.
Wow. Wow.
So this is, let me just say something here. Although people like this, it's not what I call real art. Like in the sense, I'm just copying a drawing, and it's for technique.
I'll pay you 5,600 for it.
You're mad person. So here's the main one. But this is about. I was trying to learn how to draw eyes and eyebrows and skin texture. So.
That's very good.
So you can see, if you go close up, you can see the skin texture and stuff. So that's when I'm doing drawings like this, I'm trying to practice.
Who is that?
Oh, it's just a lady that I found on the internet. Not that I found her like that, but just to draw. All right, so I've done enough of the art attack, I think. Actually, no, you'll like this one as well. Actually, this is my line. Shit.
Wow.
Here's my line drawing.
So do you use different, like, doing the pencil?
Yeah, I've got like thousands of pounds worth of art equipment upstairs.
Yeah, so each pencil will leave a different type of shade.
Yeah. So I've got so many different types. So it looks like a surgical, like I'm doing surgery when I'm doing it. So have a look. So each one will produce a different texture, produce different. Put it so it looks like it's eating your head. Go and put your head in it. No, put your face there.
No.
Put your face there. Come on.
No.
Alright. He's not good at doing the kind of props that I need. I need to find someone that's willing to be as silly as me. Alright, so this is a bit more serious. Have you ever been depressed, Manny? Like severely depressed or anything? I think everybody has to some degree. Because this is kind of like my drawing about depression.
How is that about depression?
Alright, so when I was depressed, I felt like this guy in the middle, yeah? So that's kind of representing my inner soul. And when I used to walk around when I was extremely depressed, I thought everyone was laughing all the time. And I thought everybody was having a great time. Everybody's like, you know, literally going, yeah, we're having the time of our life. And I'm in the middle, miserable. And the clouds represent the depression. And so it's called a light at the end of the tunnel. But in reality, people are not always laughing. And if they are, it doesn't mean that they're happy. But
well, that's what I found. I rarely ever come across somebody who's genuinely happy.
Yeah. So what happens, but when you're depressed and you're in a very deep state, you think everybody's having a great time. So you'd walk down the road and you'd see someone laughing and you think, oh, they must have an amazing life. But I don't know what's happened to this dude. Like when he stops laughing, he could be, you know, totally miserable, just as miserable as me.
Yeah, and also most of the people that think they're happy are the ones that are collecting material objects, right?
Yeah. And there's only so many. That's why a lot of these guys, even really famous people, at some point start.
Pass that LSD. Let's show them that.
Oh! I did this when I was 17 for when I was 17, and this is actually the comic that was published in the Eastern Eye newspapers when I was 15. So Rajman. It was called Rajman. Yeah, Eastern Eye. I've got the. And guess who that was? That was Mad Professor Patel. Mad Professor Patel, and this was Crusher Khan.
So which newspaper?
Eastern Eye.
I used to read the Eastern Eye. When was that?
that
In the
was
80s or the 90s?
And it was 1991, I think.
Okay.
So I was only on there for a couple of months, and then I fell out with them. So you can see. Actually, here's the drawings of the actual thing. So you can see Earth's first Asian superhero. Look at the thing, Eastern Eye. Actually, 1990. And so you can see the Jordan. So he was a Sikh superhero.
But yeah, interesting turban.
Yeah, I know, because my Jordan used to be very, very, very big when I was young. Oh, here's the original. Is it original? Here's the design for Sher Punjab. Did that a long time ago. So we had it published, but then I kind of fell out with them. And one of the reasons I fell out with them was that they said that why is it that all the baddies are non-Sikhs? So you had all the goodies being Sikhs. But when you're at that age, it was nothing to do with me being a Sikh supremacist. I just automatically, because when you're 15, you think, oh, my people are the good people, and the other groups are, you know, let's just say, may not be the good people. So they kind of sacked me, and I got revenge on them though.
How?
I don't know, let's just say it. I'll tell you privately. I don't know. I was a kid though.
Can you do secret talk like this? I'm going to tell you now.
No, but I was 15 though, so I don't know if they can still prosecute me.
Is it over 6 years ago?
Oh, way over that. If I was 16, I'm not 21 now, am I? Shall I tell you? I don't know if I say. If someone's going to tell me. I'll tell you.
Tell me a secret code, then I'll make the executive decision.
It wasn't that bad. Alright, I'll say it, yeah. Basically, they sacked me without telling me. When I went to the shops, my comic was out, and I'd already drawn 6 months worth of artwork because I was so obsessed with drawing. When I do something, I go, what? You know, like I said, I'm going to Speaker's Corner for 20 years. When I was doing the comic, I prepared it for like 6 months of run, one every week. And so I had it prepared, I was drawing them in and stuff, and I spent a lot of time. I didn't go to my exams because I was living the high life, man. I was getting £20 per comic. So imagine a little kid at 15 in the 1990 getting £20 per comic for something they love. My mum had gone to India, and so what happened, my dad isn't that kind of fussed about stuff like, you know, what I'm doing and stuff. And so what happened, I stopped going to school for, I think, like 7 weeks in a row. And letters were coming in, but no one was thinking, because my mum wasn't here. And then the exams come up. Instead of going to my exams, I was doing the comics. So drawing these comics. And so if you look here, like, I was just drawing comics and comics and comics. And so what happened was that when I went into the shop, I read my comic. I was like, oh. And then at the end it said last ever. But I'd already drawn so many pieces of artwork, so I was furious. You know what I'm like. Even when I was younger, I was quiet, but when I went mad, I went mad. So what I did, obviously, first of all, I complained. Then I went there and said, because I was quite an innocent-looking little boy. I said, can I do my schoolwork downstairs because I need to quickly revise. I've got an exam in an hour. So they kind of trusted me. So what I did, I sat downstairs in their kitchen because I used to have a thingy. And, I put, I don't know what to say, man. Yeah, can I get prosecuted at this now?
But I still don't know what it is that you've done wrong. That's what I say.
I put bleach into their drinks. You know, their Coke and stuff. So I emptied them out and I got the bleach and I put it in there and I tightened it back up. And I was like a little schoolboy. I had my school uniform on and I was like sitting there and then they'd got. And then what I did, I went upstairs and they had it was like editor's offices and stuff, yeah, because they were a newspaper. And so then what I did, I took some of the scalpels and stuff and I got their cars and I burst the tyres and scratched the side of the cars up. Is that, can I still get prosecuted for that? I don't know if I can actually. I've met them after. They said to me, well, why did you do that? And I said, well, you didn't pay me for my work. Because they didn't. I wasted.
They didn't pay you?
Basically, I've done all the work and it's like doing a job and then they sack you without telling you and then don't pay you for the work you've done. That's going to be ongoing. So I've done like 6 months of run of drawings, penciled them in and stuff, and they never told. It's not like they phoned me up and said, "Oh Raj, you know, we can't afford it anymore. We're going to stop it." They just literally cut it off, and I only found out when I walked into a shop, and it said the end of Raj, man.
Yeah, I mean, I must say, having worked in the media industry and done a lot of advertising, That is very typical of the editorial department.
But is it typical of the response that I did?
No.
So I was a little.
No. I think you were fortunate that you used bleach and they would have smelt and tasted.
Yeah. I mean,
The
the thing is,
difference.
let me just say something. What I did was wrong. I did apologise years later. I mean, I had the nerve. I know this sounds really bad. 8 years later, I had the nerve to go back to the offices to try and get a job again.
What did they say?
It was like, dude, you're the guy that freaking put the bleach. I had no shame though. I turned up with a new comic, yeah, and I said, look, can I do it? He said, aren't you the guy that used to draw for us? I was like, yeah. They said, aren't you the one that? He said, I remember you doing putting a thing into our drinks. And so look, everyone's saying I lost a lot of weight. Thank you. Look. I'm not even. If I breathe in, so I still got to lose another stone, just so I can kind of. I think I'm better. How much do you weigh?
About 15 stone.
Whoa, you don't look 15. I weigh 13 at the moment.
Yeah, but I'm 10 pounds of sugar in a £5 bag.
What does that mean?
It means that I squeeze in a lot in not so much.
Cool said, cool, big up cool. Well done, chubby. Yeah, call me chubby. Now, see, they're calling me chubby now. That's good because I don't want to be chubby. I want to be lean, mean, fighting machine. I actually, I'm going to be honest with you, my goal. Where's that bullshit? Oh, let's go. My goal is to become him. Have you seen me slowly transforming at Speaker's Corner? Like with the gadgets and the armbands. Now I've got this gadget here. Now I've got a backpack. So
You got a backpack?
Yeah, I bought a backpack. What I'm doing, I'm buying an umbrella. So when I walk around now, it will look like I've got like a sword, like this. So I've got a backpack now, and I'm gonna have an umbrella, so it looks like a sword. And in the backpack, it's got all these gadgets and stuff.
Where's your sword gone? You used the sword.
And that sword is too big. Where's my freaking sword?
It's there.
Yeah. So yeah, I was. What happened was there was an umbrella that looked like a so the handle they'd made to look like a samurai sword. And I was about to place the order, and then I read the reviews, on Amazon, and it said, a policeman keeps stopping me. Because basically, when you put it in the back, it actually looks like a katana. The thingy, so the handle. And so imagine me with my bug on, walking around with that, my kurta pajama, all in black. I look like an ISIS soldier or something. So I've had to decide not to buy
I think
that.
it's quite common knowledge that Sikhs wear swords and daggers, no?
Yeah, but you don't want to see somebody dressed like a freaking ninja walking around like with a katana on their back. It might distress people. I distress people as it is.
It's true.
imagine freaking more having to see me walking around like that. Actually, it's pretty clear. Actually, the quality. You look terrified, Manny, on the screen.
Do I?
Yeah, it looks like you're a hostage video. Like you know when we got like a hostage video. I will not let him go until we get to 1 million viewers. 1 million. You know what? The actual internet is like a couple of seconds slower, isn't it? Or
Yeah,
even
10 seconds.
Oh, all right. And why did they? Oh, so they can try and. Oh, look at who's here. All right. So then let the truth prevail. Yeah. Let me listen to you. Yeah. Let the truth prevail. Yeah. Listen to me, you little prick. Listen to me. Come here. Come here, you little prick. Come here. Come here. Let the truth prevail. Come here. Come here. Listen to me. Listen to me. I know who you are.
Who is it?
He's following me around Speaker's Corner with a camera. And you're a thick little dumb shit, yeah? When I'm at Speaker's Corner, I'm like a freaking machine. I know when people are watching me and recording me. So when I see someone with a camera recording me behind me, and you put it up on your website, yeah? You're recording me, I know the guy that was recording that. So the next time I go to Speaker's Corner, you little prick, I will be coming up to you and let's see how much of a man you are when I confront you. I can tell. I am watching everything. Yeah. So what he did, yeah, he said, "Oh, he was talking to Karma's Corner or something like that. I don't know. He said, I've been following Raj around Speaker's Corner. I've been filming him. What people don't realize when people are filming me, even if it's behind me, I know they're filming me. And what I do, I clock. Oh, that guy's filming me. That guy's filming me. That guy's filming me. And I know the guy on that day who filmed me because I was talking about my artwork. Yeah. And if you go to Let the Truth Prevail, he's got a video of him standing behind me, recording me with my artwork, and now he's put it up on YouTube, saying, "Well, I'm following Raj." And let me say here, you little prick, when you come to Speaker's Corner, don't be a turd and a pussy hole. Come up to me and introduce yourself as Let the Truth Prevail. I know who you are anyway, so I'm not going to confront you because then the police are going to say I'm doing the internet beef thing, yeah? So what I will do for you, you little pussy hole, you come up to me. I know exactly who you are, yeah? But I cannot go up to you because the police will say I'm instigating stuff. But when you're recording me and you're saying that you're following me like the fan you are, you have a fetish for fat seats, you little prick. Yeah, and you're following around the Speaker's Corner saying, "Oh, I'm filming you, and you haven't got the guts to talk to me, then come over. Let's talk." Sorry about that. How was it seeing the rant in real life?
I'm just reading the messages.
Yeah, so what he's doing is some of these people are like, they're so thick. They don't realise I spot things like this. I know exactly who was filming me on the reason I remember that day is because I was showing my artwork to someone, and the other thing is I know the day because the week after I was dressing in particular ways on particular days, and so that day I didn't have my little Bluetooth in, so I knew it wasn't Sunday. Then I remember the exact person I was talking to when I was showing my artwork, and I remember a guy behind me recording me, and I know who that guy is because I've seen. Oh, don't worry. Can I just say something else? This is going to sound very bad. I never answer phone calls. Seriously. I don't ever answer house phone calls. I don't think I've answered a house phone call for maybe, if someone's in the house for maybe like 15 years. It's like, or just keep on ringing and ringing. And my family's so used to it, they don't even expect me to. That's how used to it. They're like, all right, Raj is not going to pick it up. It'll just ring and ring and ring. That's why I say ring, pling, pling. This is what it's like. Pling, pling. What? You know when TNT Greeks was ringing me? That's what it was like. Pling, pling.
Does he still call you? Has he given up?
He's given up, thank God. But I am crazy though. I'm not gonna lie. There's a very fine line between madness and. What time do you need to leave?
Whenever we finish the stream, I'll go.
Yeah, you are outstaying your welcome a bit. I'm not gonna lie. Just kidding. I don't know. Let me see. Oh, there's 153 people watching, so we're late. I'm gonna say something. My mum is cooking for him, so.
I'm allowed to eat?
You're lucky my mum's here. Like, I'm not gonna lie here. When my mum's here, I have to abide by her rules. Obviously, my mum is the queen, and she's the person that runs me and this household. So, if she says you can eat and you have to eat, you have to eat. And even if you don't want to eat, you'll have to eat. There's no choice. So you can eat. I don't know what she's cooking. I don't really care anyway. Just eat it. I don't really care. Even if you find it disgusting, just eat it. Shove it down your throat. I don't care if you don't.
I'm trying to be very nice.
No, my mum's a good cook, no doubt about it. But if my mum wasn't here, in reality, if my mum wasn't here...
That's reality.
No, not even that.
Oh, really?
No, seriously.
That's a feast?
Yeah, I'm not joking. There's been times that some people have come around my house, like once in a while, and because my family's not there, I haven't been offered water. And then I realise afterwards, oh, I forgot to give the water or anything, and they're gone. So, this is actually a feast for him. Look. So, Manny Sinder's getting the VIP treatment. Oh, 72 virgin goats now. So big up to 72 virgin goats. Raj's huge turban. Now, I still don't know whether Raj's huge turban is a diss to me or a compliment. I don't get it. Is it a diss to call Raj's huge turban? See Alive, big up See Alive as well. Oh, people are now thinking that I'm working with See Alive, that beefy guy. Oh, how much do you know See Alive? Blah, blah, blah. Trying to insinuate that I'm working with See Alive. She's going mad though, like with the freaking. Have you seen her videos recently? She's like a lot of drama, man. She's going crazy.
I haven't seen the last bunch.
You know, Raj versus Faz. Yeah, Sir. Let me say something. There's a guy called Faz. Yeah. Now, let me explain the situation with Faz. What happened was that 4 nights ago, I went onto a live stream. Yeah, and there's a guy called Faz. I'm not gonna even call him Sir because he's a turd. And I have to admit, I was so savage with him, like so savage. I actually felt sorry for him when I listened back.
Who?
There's a guy called Faz. Yeah. And when I listened back, I was like, Raj, that was out of order. Like, you know, I feel really bad, like how savage I was, because I went so hard. Because he said to me last time when he went onto the live stream, Raj, is your hair long as your, like, do Sikhs' hair grow longer than their lullah? And obviously, I found it offensive. You know, I am a free speech absolutist, but it doesn't mean I don't get offended. Yeah? It's just that I don't want people to get prosecuted over it. And so, this is what people don't understand about free speech here. Do you understand that? That being a free speech absolutist doesn't mean I can't get offended. It means that I don't want anything to be prosecuted. So if someone says, you know, X, Y, Z about Islam, X, Y, about Sikhism, you can be offended, but I don't want anyone to go to court or to be prosecuted over that. Yeah, but you can be offended. So he had said that to me to the last live stream. So when he jumped on, then I had one of those rare moments where I felt sorry for the guy, and I had a bit of remorse. So the next day, I went into, obviously every day I'm going to live stream. He come into another live stream, and he come into another live stream. So I actually apologized to him. Think about this.
And did the ocean stop?
I apologized it. And I said, I really apologized. I said, I don't like you. You annoy me, and he does annoy me. His voice is like a freaking, like, you know, when a chalkboard when you're grating on it. That's how annoying he is, yeah. And so I apologized, and I thought, all right, if you keep civil with me, I'll be civil with you, because I don't want to keep arguing with you. And we came to an agreement. Then, maybe an hour, 2-3 hours later, we jumped onto another live stream with Raspect. And guess what? He started mouthing off. And then I went freaking apeshit with the man. And
what did he say?
He was talking, I was talking, he said, shut up, Raj, and I went, rah, and I just fucking went from 0 to 1,000 in literally a second. Even everyone was saying, Raj, that was a bit crazy. Because the reason I went crazy, because if I apologize to a man, and then that man within a couple of hours throws it back in my face and starts behaving, because I wasn't rude to him, and then he's disrespecting me, then I felt like, you know, my apology was wasted on the man. And it was wasted on that dude. Very annoying guy. Have you got anything to ask Manny? All right, so Manny, how do you feel? How come? Because you look very uncomfortable.
Do I?
Yeah, when I'm watching the screen, it looks like, you know, maybe you're in an ISIS video. You know, one of those ISIS videos where you got a captive.
No, I'm absolutely fine.
It's like that. Let's get a poll. Does Manny look uncomfortable? Press number 1 if Manny looks very uncomfortable. Because you didn't look like this when you came. Without the camera on. Maybe it's the camera.
It's because we both need to be in the camera. I have to
let me just say something, yeah?
I have to sit forward.
We have to, in order for us to get the... Alright, so this is the situation, yeah? I have 2 sofas. 1 sofa there, 1 sofa there. I don't sit with people on sofas, yeah? I know that sounds a bit weird, but I don't sit with someone on the sofa. So my sofa is this sofa here, yeah? And everybody, whenever I'm sitting here, must sit on that sofa. And so... I couldn't sit with him on the same sofa because it could have made it easier that we both sit on the same side and then you could film, but I can't do that. Yeah, so this is why we've had to do the thingy like this, because I would have felt uncomfortable, and I'm more important than you.
But what is it about sitting next to on the same sofa or somebody that makes you feel uncomfortable?
Because you're invading my space.
But there's two spaces.
No, look how close it is.
Yeah, but it's just.
I like to lie down.
But we're
sometimes.
just as close here.
No, because then you're literally like invading my space. This is my area that I've designated for myself. So when I'm here.
All right. So generally speaking, every day you're the only one that sits there.
No. If people sit there, but if I'm in the room, I get people to get up, and I sit there, and they know to get up.
Because you did say, "Oh, I sit there. Can you sit somewhere else?"
So that's my space.
But can I just say that your mum kindly asked me to sit there?
Yeah, I know. It's not your fault. Don't worry. I won't penalise you for that. Because that was that. In terms of the way my mum sits over there, and then you sit here, that would be the natural position to sit at. But for me, that is my position. So
is that why is that why there's yellow stains on that?
Yeah, there is actually. Yeah, my mum goes mad. This is actually quite clean now. Yeah.
There's
But
no stain there.
oh, there's no. Oh, but the thing is, yeah, the way I treat my nephews and nieces is that they're allowed to sit on the same sofa as me. Think about that. Could you imagine, like, as a kid, your uncle was like, "Oh, no one can sit next to me, but you're allowed to sit next to me." It makes them feel special. So no one's allowed in my room, but only my nephews and nieces are allowed in my room. So I don't give them. I don't ever buy them anything. So when it's birthdays, I don't get them anything.
You said you can go sit in the
No,
studio.
yeah, so what I say, you're allowed to sit in my room. And that is my gift to them. And I eat with them as well, because I haven't eaten with the family. You know, there's the thing, I don't eat on the table. I eat on the table, I always eat by myself. And I've not eaten with the family for like 20 years. The only people I eat with is, I'll eat with you today, because I have to.
Because you have to.
Because I have to, but I eat with my nephews and nieces, and they appreciate that I will eat with them.
But can you not look forward to eating, on the table with me today?
No, it's a freaking chore. I'm already stressed out about it because
Really?
I'm gonna have to sit in a position where I don't look at you
Why?
because when you're eating, all right, you're eating, yeah.
Yeah.
Every time you're looking up and then you see someone's face, you can't enjoy your food
Why not?
because you're just constantly having to.
You have to make
No,
eye
because what
contact.
I'm gonna do, yeah,
I'm sitting opposite you, and
Oh,
you're gonna like it, and you're
there's
gonna enjoy it.
Hold on, can I say something? I've set up the kitchen so no one can sit opposite me.
No, well, I'm gonna move.
No,
the
no,
chairs.
it's
I'm
impossible.
moving
No,
the
no, no.
chairs.
There's actually stuffed boxes in the way. So no, there's actual boxes. So I can sit on an angle. So I'll sit like imagine this is a table. There's boxes here. This is my mum's seat, and I sit here, and you'll have to sit here. So there's no way we can look at each other.
I'm gonna bring my chair over onto this
No,
side.
no.
That's what I'm going to do.
No. No food then. No. It's a good thing. I mean, people. What weird thing is when I say it out loud, I'm not gonna lie. It does sound mad, but my family are so used to it that it's become normal. Like they know.
So do you need things in order? Is that what it is? You need to have things in how you recognise it and accept it.
Yeah. So I like this particular. I can't sit there. I like to sit not even here. Here, exactly here.
But you're sitting there now.
I'm sitting here now because the camera and you're here. And for me to do the show, for me to do this, it was either you sitting with me on the sofa or me sitting uncomfortable like this. I would rather sit uncomfortable like this than you sit next to me.
Whereas we both could have been sitting there comfortably.
No, but that would have made me very uncomfortable.
Can we try it?
No.
Press one if you want us to try it.
No.
Yeah, I think we should bring the camera over here. Let's try. Press one if you want us to try
Oh,
it.
is that the real Raspects in that? Big up the Jamaican British Jamaicans. Big up the Jamaican British Jamaicans. We've had some. I'm gonna say something here. I don't want to give Raspect the bigger, but we've had some great conversations recently on Raspect Rebellion. I'm not gonna lie.
Have you? What about?
Just generally about. Obviously, a lot of it's about kind of like being British and what's. What it means to kind of want.
I know you changed the subject, but anybody wants us to try sitting on the same sofa?
No. You can sit there, but without me.
Yeah, why can't we just try it for 30 seconds?
No.
Why have you got serious all of a sudden?
No, because I don't like stuff like that. No, seriously, I don't like stuff like that. It's thingy. I'm letting you eat in the house, man.
Well, that's nice.
I actually, if I'm being honest with you, I used to eat upstairs for 10 years. And then I've made a conscious effort to come downstairs and eat. I am very. This is the problem. What people don't understand about me. When I'm in my house, I'm very what I call introverted in the sense that I do my own thing my way, and everybody's kind of works around me to a certain degree when it comes to. I'm very selfish like that. I'm not gonna lie. That's why my brothers and sisters really get annoyed with me all the time.
Steve Speaker's Corner saying...
Oh, big up Steve!
When am I invited for some baked beans or
Oh no, we spoke about Steve earlier, yeah, and I said I don't know how comfortable I would feel with Steve around the house. Like, how comfortable would I feel? He might have to learn how to say Sasrikaji, Hanji, Tiga, Kihala, all that. And so if he can do that, then I'll let Steve round maybe. But Steve will have to kind of. My mum can speak English. As long as you get on with my mother, then we'll be cool. Man, like ready. So Steve. Oh, listen to here. So let the truth prevail says if you want me to release a video of Raj shopping at Asda.
Do you shop at Asda?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, so he's been following you
Yeah,
around there?
he's literally been stalking me, and I've got a feeling when he's stalking me, he's dressed as a gimp. So this guy is a really weird guy. You know, these people are real sick individuals. Now let me say something to you. Let the truth prevail. I want you to release the video. Great. Let's see. I want to see how you whether you caught me ringing. Buying beans because I have a very set. You know, when I go shopping, I have a very set shopping list. Like literally, it's the same shopping list nearly every week, apart from what my mum wants. Go live. It was go live, guys. I saw it. It said go live on there. He was ringing me. Yeah, can I say something to PC Barnes? I hope you read Let the Truth Prevail's messages because obviously if a man is saying that he see me in Asda, he follows me in Speaker's Corner, then that man is on the border of harassing me. And so hopefully we'll get this guy locked up and we'll ship him off to a Guantanamo Bay where he will be, I don't know, fiddling, I don't want to say the other word, fiddling, because my mum, fiddling 1 million jihadis. Now you decide what fiddling means. Is fiddling quite...
I spoke to PC Bands about this issue and he said, A, that he doesn't always think people who complain put things in context, but also that people don't complain enough.
No, let me say something, yeah. I'm very disappointed in PC Barnes and the way he handles. He's not even taking Sophia Lewis's stuff seriously. For me, I feel like it's going to get to a point that somebody's going to get hurt, and then it's only at that point that they will start taking things seriously. Like, it doesn't matter what you show, they just want to. They just are waiting for someone to get hurt rather than trying to sort the situation out and telling these people that are harassing individuals at the park that they need to kind of sort them out. I mean, you have Thingy back. What's his name? Ratboy. Ratboy's back, and I mean, look at the amount of abuse he's given to people, and why was he allowed back? I don't really have a massive issue with that rat, but I am just doing something. Can somebody do me a favour and go to Let the Truth Prevail's website and have a look at him just following me about and mukmaning. Actually, I better not say mukmaning. Doing the 5-knuckle shuffle. Yeah, doing the 5-knuckle shuffle. I can say certain things like that because my mum might understand it. Doing the 5. Mohim Khan. You know that guy? Remember that guy Mohim Khan when there's that video where I was chasing this troll about and he was doing this? Do you remember that video? When I was chasing him, he was doing, he started screaming. That's how much I had attacked him. He's now saying he wants to come around my house. Let me say something, Mohim Khan. I've said to you before, I can't even trust you buy me a packet of crisps. You know how I judge if I can even trust anybody? You know with like Third Lotton, yeah? If he said to me, Rod, I'm going to buy you a packet of crisps, I'd have to say no because I trust him so little. Even if the crisp is totally sealed, I would think he might have got an injection and like squeeze some kind of liquid in there to knock me out and do some kind of date thingy. Yeah.
What, like bleaching coke?
Yeah, like bleaching coke. So basically, if I don't trust you to even buy me a closed packet of crisps, that shows you that my level of trust with you is pretty much zero. That there's no way getting it up, unfortunately. Not like that.
Read Steve's message. Sia, I've seen your message. Can you? I don't have access to the back end stuff at the moment. It's very difficult. Can you remind me the next stream or something?
So what's gonna? We've got Pat O'Donnell's a strange case. Yeah, you're right. Very strange case. I do get on with him. So here's another one. So
if someone's been unmodded, it's there's 2 people that has access to my back end.
To your back end. 2 people have got access to his back end.
No, back end to the account. So they may have done it.
2 people have got access to his back end. I don't know whether I've got a filthy mind. So, does anyone think someone saying 2 people have got access to my back end is a bit weird? What 2 people have got access to your back end? I hope it's not me. Or is it OSKK Dawa? Saidi?
Well, one of it's a relative of mine.
Oh, all right.
Um,
You got to rephrase that.
You're a very loud drinker. Can you not drink so loud?
Am I not a drinker? I
Yes.
don't know. It's this cup. Look at the cup, Manny. Anyone joined, yeah? This is the level of gift I want. Yeah, look at it. Look at the beauty of this gift. A Game of Thrones cup. Yeah, and I'm not lying here. This is not me just flattering Manny. Because if I didn't like it, I would have just chucked it to the side and never spoken about it. This is something which is weird. I was actually looking on Amazon to buy a mug or something, a Game of Thrones cup, because I want to start drinking. I'm going to buy one now because I love this. But this is amazing. It's a goblet, yeah, a goblet like Suleiman. Like Suleiman, goblet Suleiman, or goblin. Is it a goblet or a goblin?
Goblet.
A goblet, lovely. And everything tastes better from it as well. Now I know how it feels to be a kind of... it's not water, it's actually Coke Zero. Oh my God, you know what the problem is? We got the Goodall's pictures in the back, man. And I've been saying bad stuff. I would need to take those down, I didn't realise. Or, let me take it down. Because I didn't realise it was on there. I didn't realise. I apologise to anybody, to my Sikh brothers. I didn't realise I had the Goodall's pictures on the back, and I was talking trash. So I know to you it's just a picture, and to me it's just a picture as well, because that's not what the Goodalls look like. But it's still out of respect. I don't like to swear and stuff when here's Maharaj and Ajit Singh instead. Should have realised. I should have thought about it before. Do you find that quite strange when people do that?
I realise that is an issue for a lot of Sikhs. So
yeah, I mean the thing is, like, you know, it's hard for people to understand, because if you're not really, I mean, you must have some kind of let's say connection to gurus and stuff, even if it's not religious.
I understand the whole concept.
No, I'm not talking about religion. I'm talking about historically what they achieved and what they sacrificed. Do you not have a kind of?
Well,
don't say anything controversial.
No. I was just going to say, rather than get into this, you know, I don't really talk about religion. So.
No, I'm not talking about religion. I'm talking about from a point of view as being a Punjabi Sikh, even though you don't believe in the faith. From a historical point of view, just in terms of what Guru Gobind Singh Ji achieved and stuff. And,
yeah,
on a historical
on a
level.
metaphoric level, yeah.
Yeah, because you know we wouldn't be around if it wasn't for. Because a lot of people, you know, I don't talk about Sikh and stuff, but you know, this is why I do understand. You know, when Muslims go crazy about Muhammad, because I do love the Gurus, especially Guru Gobind Singh Ji. There's no doubt, and I do understand. But I don't go to the stage where, you know, if someone draws in or does this or that I'm going to go crazy.
Show that to the camera.
Oh, right. So this is Maharaja Dalip Singh.
Which city was he from?
Wasn't it Lahore?
No,
Where was he from?
Kapurthala.
Oh, Kapurthala. All right.
That's where my family's from.
Whereabouts that? Is that in Pakistan?
It's next to Jalandhar. No, it's not.
Oh, Jalandhar. All right. Oh, Jalandhar. Oh no, my mortal enemies. We're from Ludhiana.
Are you?
Yeah. Yeah. Just so that people say with my.
I must admit, I mean, Ludhiana was okay,
Yeah.
but Fagwara had much better, nicer people. But you can't beat Chandigarh.
Does he want this? Does he want? So press number 1 if you want me to smack him for disrespecting my Ludhiana. Tell me.
I mean, what
Press number 1.
But what is Ludhiana famous for apart from a bus station? Can you answer me that? What is it famous for?
You know what? Yeah, this deserves 2 slaps. This deserves 2 slaps. Yeah, this is gonna be the first ever live triple slap face in the. No.
How are you going to do triple snap? Flapping you?
Yeah, but I'm going to be doing 1, 2, 3, triple snap. Ludhiana. Yeah, no, my family, so my dad's from Ludhiana, and then my mum was from Ludhiana as well. But basically my family came from Ludhiana. Her dad moved to Uganda, obviously because he was a railway engineer, and so they went to Uganda, and then my mum come back, I think when she was like 12, but she was born in Uganda. But they came back. They were very bad in Uganda. I don't want to say too much because my mum's there, but they didn't integrate or nothing. They kind of just stuck to themselves and didn't really chit chat with the locals and stuff. This is why there was kind of like a. This is why I don't want to say they got chucked out for a good reason, but I can understand from the indigenous population if you have a group coming in and they separate themselves and they start running all the businesses and stuff and become kind of like a. I don't know, a buffer class.
Yeah, so the British took the Indians there to form a middle class.
Yeah.
To keep the local community at bay. They
Yeah.
did that in Fiji, they did that in the South Pacific, they did that in Africa.
Yeah.
And then when they leave a vacuum for power, right?
Yeah, I mean, the problem, what happened was with Idi Amin, the reason why, when they did it wrong, is just because of the fact that, so when they chucked the Indians out, so they gave them a deadline, you're going to leave. My family left voluntarily though, just luckily, just a little while prior to that. Well, actually, no, yeah, a bit prior to that. But what they did, what the problem with Idi Amin was that they didn't, so say if an Indian had a business, yeah, they were running, I don't know, selling goods, beans or whatever, yeah. And then what happens is that they're taking out their equation. They're totally, so you've got a shop there. Now, instead of getting somebody that was qualified to run the shop, yeah, you understand? Instead of getting the most qualified person, what they would do, is this a face-off now? What they would do is we're like some two big kids, man. Yeah. So what they would do is that they would choose the person that was aligned to the party. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So it wasn't based on meritocracy. It was about who you knew, and then flying kits. So it wasn't to do with meritocracy. So it failed because they could have chosen out of 10 people. There could have been like 5 of them that were qualified to run the shop, but they would choose the person that was aligned with the party. And so it was cronyism, yeah? And that's why a lot of these businesses afterwards failed. Oh my God. Look how childish he is. And people call me childish. I'm very childish, I'm not gonna lie. I'm very childish.
Do you know why this is more talented than you?
Yeah.
It can do Bhangra.
Oh yeah. I do want to learn, yeah. One day I want to be one of the greatest Bhangra dancers. That's actually why I don't go weddings. One of the main reasons. Because I haven't been a wedding since 1997.
Yeah, but you have to be invited as well, though.
Yeah,
you can't
I know. Yeah, I don't really get invited anymore, but I do like invites, but I just refuse to go after.
Really? You can't sit there in a round table having...
No, I've done it, but that was when I used to drink. I haven't done it. I'm not. The last time, alright, so the last time I actually went to a wedding in a Gurdwara was 1997. That was my brother's.
Oh, you actually go to the Gurdwara bit?
That was my brother's though.
Okay.
Yeah, so I had to go. But the last time I've been to an actual wedding party, because I've been to maybe 5 or 6 over the last 20 years.
The reception?
The reception was maybe around, I think it was like 13 years ago.
Me and my nephew normally go together, but we skip the temple bit. We go straight to the reception.
That's because you're a pagan. You're
the
devil.
Do you know one of the key reasons, apart from the boredom factor? One of the key reasons is when you've got spiky, messy hair like this, putting a bandana on is going to flatten it.
Yeah.
So.
All right. So Let the Truth Prevail has said he's hacked Betty's computer as well, and he's blackmailing her. So just so that people know, Let the Truth Prevail is not only following me and recording me, he has also, I can confirm with Betty, he has threatened to release photos of her from her computer that he's hacked. and that he's deleted a comment now, but he's Betty has got the proof. So let the truth prevail. Let me just say something to you. Let me say something to you. Let me say something to you. There is a series here that is one of the greatest series, and it's called When Internet Trolling Goes Wrong. Now, there are a couple of people that are going to be featured, a bit like that guy, and one of them has already been Mohin Khan, but Mohin Khan has repented and tried to go and be like a civilized normal human being. But the next few episodes are going to be when internet trolling goes wrong, yeah, on a mad level, like a mad thing, like on a next level of madness, yeah. And when we expose your identity, your work people, your family, and everybody will know your identity. This is no threat, because you cannot come online trying to blackmail people, following people without consequences. So it's not an if, it's when. You will be found. And nothing will happen to you physically. So PC Barnes is watching, hiya. But, yeah, what will happen is that we will be releasing your information so that individuals like your workplace and everybody will know who you are. We won't do it on the net, but we will contact your workplace. We will contact your family privately. So this is not a threat. This will happen because you are doxing people, you are hacking computers like you've said, and you are following me. So this is not a simple case of trolling. You are going to have real life consequences, and what will happen to you, guy, is that you will be penniless, yeah, after this, and you will be on a freaking street corner doing blowies for 1p. Yeah? Did you hear that?
Why did you say something about his family though?
Who?
No, why are you going to bring his family into
No, because look, what I'm trying to say to you is that if somebody goes online and they're saying they're hacking somebody's computer and they're going to release photos of her family, her and stuff like that, that's what he said, I'm going to release photos of everything on there, including his mum and stuff like that. Then the person's following me and knows where I am, and this is my family home, because I don't just go to Asda. Think about who else goes to Asda. If I go Asda, who else goes to Asda? Can you compute? Yeah? So this person is endangering not only me, and what will happen is that I will not dox him online, but I will contact people within his family and within his workplace, and I will release what he has said, the screenshots and all the information and videos. And I will make sure that this guy will be in around, once after I've found him, within a couple of weeks or months, he'll be giving out little blowies, yeah, for like £1 each on the street corner. And there's no doubt. And before people think I'm being savage, I am! Sorry. Sorry.
So what's the?
You don't agree with that, do you?
Well, I never think it's I never think you know nobody should cross the line when it comes to.
All right. So if someone is,
so I just need to clarify
yeah.
what's happened. So this chap is claiming or has literally taken over Betty's computer.
Yeah. So he said he's hacked it and he's going to be releasing photos of her and her family online, and if she doesn't do something, I can't say what he wants her to do.
Is that it?
It's blackmailing, but that is still blackmail, isn't it? If you've hacked someone's computer.
If that's what you said, yeah.
Yeah, and so that's what he said. With me, if you go to Let the Truth Prevail, he's been filming me at Speaker's Corner, and he said again, I'll be filming you again Sunday. Then he said he's filming me at Asda. Now, if you're filming me at Asda and you're stalking me, and you are a danger, because I find that to be very, very weird, then anybody that is within, you know who else might go Asda. I don't just go Asda.
Yeah, so
if they know where they're saying they know where I live, they're going to come around for tea. Then on top of that, they're saying that they film me at my Asda. Now, if I go Asda and they know where I live, who do you think is in more? I can look after myself, but who do you think is in danger?
Yeah, we get
So what I'm saying to you is that if you're putting my family and my people that I like Betty and stuff, and their family out in the spotlight, then what I will do with you is I won't dox you on the internet, but I'll definitely get in contact with your workplace privately, and I will definitely get in contact with the police, and I will definitely get in contact with your family privately, just to say this is what your son or whatever he is, maybe he's transgender, maybe he's gay, I don't know, maybe he's whatever, maybe he's an alien, I would then get in contact with him. I have every right to do that. Alright, so let me just read a thing. Where are you going to have baked beans with roti? Alright, yeah, I'm actually going to have that hopefully today.
I did see a message from Steve saying that he wants baked beans filled samosas when he comes around.
Oh, that sounds delicious, man. Well done. I've never even thought of that.
See, he's more.
No, but normally,
he's more Indian than you.
No, but normally what I do is that when I've got a samosa, I'll eat it with beans anyway. But I've not put the beans in it, but I normally have tomato ketchup with the beans.
Are we going to, when we eat this evening, are we going to have the same food, or are you going to have something with baked beans?
I'm definitely having baked beans with it.
Cold? Or?
No, it'll be. He's saying I'll see you on Sunday, Manny Sinder. So he's bringing you into it.
Who's that?
The guy that's blackmailing Betty and he's filming me all over the place.
It's okay.
So I know who it is anyway. So what I'm going to do, just so that you understand, people, because of the police situation, I cannot confront people. But I know who the individual is. All I will do is play stupid, and then when the individual obviously starts to behave stupidly, and I'll wait to a point, and I'm even telling you what I'm doing. This is why I say I'm playing chess and you're playing Connect 4. I'm actually going to tell you my tactic, but you will still fall for my tactic. Because that's how inbred you are, you little prick. They're weird. All animals are... Oh my god, I was about to read something. Rod, monkey... You're right. Yeah, monkey. We've got 146 people watching, man. Well done, everybody. They're so interested in this riveting... exclusive. This will go down in history a bit like, you know, the Nixon and what's his name, Frost interviews and stuff.
Is this an interview?
Well, it's kind of like one of those moments in time that when they look back, they'll go, "This was a breakthrough moment in history." We will probably, while we're eating beans, be talking about some of the most profound things that are going to change the world in our lifetime. Like how much can we get the rate of beans down? That is going to be one of them. I'm going to show Manny how many beans teams I've got.
How can we prevent people turning vegetarian? Give us your ideas.
Now, how can we prevent people turning vegetarian?
Yeah. What are your top
three
ideas?
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to prevent them becoming vegetarian by making them become vegans.
It's the same thing.
No, it's not. No. So what I'll do is
to
it's
a
not.
normal person it is.
No, it's not, because a vegan is
the Jain diet, veganism.
No, they're not. They're different.
Vegetarianism.
So, all right. So being a vegetarian is kind of like a soft. Let's just say you're going in the middle.
Yeah, halfway house.
Yeah, halfway house. But being a
vegan
is like the full. Like my nephew, I don't want to show his picture. I actually converted him to veganism through my veganism.
But he looks normal.
Now he's complete. This is what I'm trying to say to you. There are certain things that, like. So when I became vegan, I went mad. Like what I would do is I've got whole videos on my computer going around my local supermarket filming people buying meat, and I was doing all my artwork and I was getting very angry every time I see someone. I was furious.
Why?
I would tell people off, like, you know. I remember one time I went to you know, one of those big shopping malls, and they for some reason they had a mini farm there. Imagine going to a shopping mall and there's a mini farm, and they were showing kids how animals are treated in farms. And you know what I did? Because they sanitized it. They made it as if all these little chickens are having a great time. I just went over there, spent freaking 3 hours just harassing them. Saying that, when kids were over, I said, this is not what it's like. I said, there's a factory farm, there's billions of them in there, and they've been injecting.
Okay, so what if all the farms and what have you were friendly?
Yeah, I mean, at that time, I was of the mindset that everybody should become vegan. Otherwise, you're just...
There's not enough land in the world.
But I'm trying to, over the years, I've tried to become a realist. And what I would say is that if you're going to eat meat, I can't stop you. But at least try and eat meat that is more ethical, even though I still think it's evil. Do you understand?
Yeah. It's
just the lesser of the evils, because the factory farming is on another level of savagery. But but did you see my live beheading?
Yeah, that wasn't very nice.
Yeah, so the factory farming is on a level of savagery, but if someone wants to buy full meat that is actually from a farm that was a traditional farm without any of these injections and all these modifications,
like me,
is that what you do?
or organic, free range.
Yeah, but even the organic stuff is still kind of. I still have to look into it. Some of them aren't as legit as you might think. So I'm hoping that at some point, because what they're doing, they're trying to make replica meat made in a lab.
Yeah, you can't make it. It's impossible. It's genetically modified.
Yeah, so basically it's genetic, but it's still, they say it tastes like meat and it looks like
Yeah, but
meat.
it kills people.
So?
The answer's in your question.
Let them die then. If there's a 50-50 chance, then if you're okay to kill the animal, you might as well just, take the risk.
Interesting.
So basically, but I have a theory that even if they did find an alternative source to meat, which is not deadly to the human being, like what you're saying, that it kills them or it might harm them. Just say, for argument's sake, hypothetically, that they found a source, they can replicate meat, make it taste exactly the way it wants, it's grown in a lab, and there's no side effects, there's no problems with it. I still think human beings would still eat animal meat because they like killing animals.
No, it doesn't. It's not.
They enjoy the fact that these, because some of the meats, if you look at foie gras and you look at veal, the reason why people like the taste of that is because the animal has suffered. There's a whole reason why they like it. It's suffered. Like veal is about suffering, and so people would still want the real thing because I think people are savages. That's why I'm a misanthrope. No offense, including you. You're just maybe not as savage as the others. I still haven't watched. The problem is I've not watched you eat.
What's that got to do with it?
Because alright, so when I watch someone eating and they're eating meat, sometimes I've seen someone eating meat and they look a bit like, oh no, and then I see people going, and then I can tell how savage you are. Yeah, some people enjoy it too
But when
much.
somebody's very hungry and they're being...
No, but you can tell when someone's hungry and they're eating, and when people are eating something, they enjoy the suffering of what they're eating. Like I've seen, who have I seen eat? I've seen Abu Tabla eat, but...
What, you been to a restaurant with them?
Yeah, I took him out on a date once. Yeah, it was quite. It was a very cheap date though. I think it was just 1p. Did you see that joke? You didn't get the joke.
I missed it. Sorry. What was?
I said that the date was very cheap. It was just 1p. You don't get it, do you?
A little bit I do. It's cheap, 1p.
No, a p. So I'm doing a double joke.
Okay.
He's so skinny, he only ate a p.
Okay.
On top of that, it cost 1p.
All right, get it. I get it.
He's not good at taking my jokes, though. This is the thing. Like, everyone loves that joke. They're saying that is one of the greatest ever jokes told to mankind. So
Well, they're all saying that.
yeah, pretty much.
So everybody in the chat is saying that's the best joke.
Yeah,
ever.
even Abu Tablet's on there saying, did you hear the live stream last night with Abu Talib? Oh my god, man, it went crazy. That guy.
Who's Abu Talib?
You know Abu
Oh,
Tablet.
okay.
He jumped on because we were talking about Dick Pic Taweed.
Okay.
And have you heard the rumor, the other rumor?
No.
He's only got one testicle. Like Hitler. No, seriously.
What are you talking about?
When they took the photo,
What photo?
because that's why they call him Dick Pic Taweed, because he was sending photos to people. One of the things that they realised, and they got it, he only had one testicle.
Have you seen the photograph?
Rumor, allegedly, just to say. And so, one of the things is that people used to say, what I've heard, this is allegedly, when he was younger, he was called Taweed Hitler. Yeah, I thought it was because he had extreme views, but it's because he only had one ball. You know, Hitler has only got one ball.
I didn't know that.
Have you not heard that song?
No.
You never heard of the song Hitler has only got one ball?
But is that historical fact or is that
historical? But so when he was younger, he was called Taweed Hitler. And I thought it was because he had a very
it's not bollocks.
heard that I thought was because I said that work, not so. That's just a rumor, allegedly. So before I go on, it's alleged. Someone, it could have been the angle of the pick.
So,
It could have been the angle of the pick.
so here's
Maybe it was swinging the
but
wrong
here's the
way,
question.
and it was high.
Here's the question: when you kind of claim the victory of some of these former characters of Speaker's Corner, you still carry on their torment.
What it is, yeah, and it's the philosophy of there are certain individuals that you know what I do is like I put my boot on their neck, like literally like this.
Like your drawing.
Yeah, like my drawing, but no, on the neck, and I just don't let it go. It will just go on forever. And even if I do let it go, I want it to be to such a degree that there's a footprint left. So yes, I've got my boot on these people's necks.
So that's why even when you've won the argument or the battle or whatever, you still carry on.
Not with everybody, only with certain individuals that have crossed the line. Like with Tawhid has crossed the line with me. Like he threatened me when I first went there, and he was like, "Oh, come around the corner." And
But it's over now, no?
Dude, let me just explain. Let me just explain what I got. Say if me and you fell out, yeah, I would probably leave you alone for a long time. But if I ever saw you again, yeah, it would feel like I just fell out with you just yesterday. Because I'm just like that. I can remember beefs from like had someone said something to me like 30 years ago, and it still pisses me off. So time doesn't make no difference.
Got ya.
You know what I'm saying? And so it was yesterday. So this is one of my problems, that I have issues like if I fell out with someone and I could still, the beef could last on for 30, 40 years, and they say, I've met people after a long time, say, what happened? Why aren't you talking to me? I was like, don't you remember that? And they can't remember it, and I still remember it like it was yesterday.
So if you and I fell out and I turned up at the park, what would we walk past each other?
Yeah, I'll try and ignore you because I obviously if I got on with that person.
Okay, let's say we both ignore each other.
Yeah.
So what happened one day? We're having two different debates, and the crowd grew, and before we knew it, we're standing next to each other, and you realise it. Would you not say, "Oh, Manny, how's it going?"
All right. Let me say something. I don't want to say this.
Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no?
All right. I don't want to.
Yes or no?
No, I wouldn't.
Yes or no?
I wouldn't.
Yes or no?
I wouldn't.
You wouldn't.
No, if I fell out with you, but I will say something. I will give you more chances than most people. Like the other day about the Adna Rashid thing.
Wait a minute. I gave you the chance to explain.
So what I'm
yourself.
saying to you is that I would give you more chances. So there's certain
Hold
certain people I will give like 0 chances to, and other people I'll give more. You're probably, now don't get a big head. You're probably one of the people that I will probably give the max amount of passes to, because
how many passes
I need you. All right, let me explain something. You need me. All right, so I judge the relationship on how much I need you as well. Yeah. So when it comes like, so give me an example. Sophia Lewis, yeah. People think that, oh, Raj, Sophia Lewis, Raj. I need Sophia Lewis. Do you understand? She's a good and I will think it. I've told her to her face. Don't take this the wrong way, but I need you because you're transgender, and that you have something that I can prove my points with you, like a prop almost. Yeah. I do like her as well. Don't get me wrong. Big up to Sophia Lewis. I like her a lot, but I will give her more chances just because of that fact. Same with you. You have a talent for annoying people that I love, and I'm very proud of you. Like a child, like I've got a kid. You might want to stop it anyway soon.
Yeah, let's stop it soon anyway.
Yeah, it's buffering badly. We're going to stop now because we need to get you out of the house. Obviously, we've got our. So what about one?
We're back.
Oh, back. All right. Okay. So it's buffering. Is it back? We need to stop the live stream anyway in a bit. Let me just check with my mum whether the food is ready. Let me have a look. What are you making? Alright, just put it on a plate. Yeah, I'll bring it inside. Do you know what? Yeah, I'm actually not going to eat. Yeah, you can eat on the thingy. We'll leave it. We'll watch you eat. I'm going to bring it in here.
What do you mean? Why aren't you eating?
Because I'm actually not that hungry, if I'm being honest with you. I'm not very hungry. So what we're gonna do exclusive.
Okay. I need to knight you.
All right, go night me.
Raj.
Yeah. You know what? I was about to bend down there, but I know people would screenshot that. Imagine if I was about.
I knight you, Raj machine.
Oh, you're mad! You're mad! What I'm gonna do? Double freaking whammy, man.
But why did you get? Why did you get upset?
Because the thing is, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, yeah, I really dislike Adnan Rashid. Because of the stuff he said about the grooming and also the stuff he said about India, only 1 million. That million thing was actually not even 1 million people died in the hospitals. Really infuriated me. So obviously, when I heard it, and I actually heard it wrongly, I thought you was trying to say that I'm basically the new Adnan Rashid 2.0. As obviously, because I'm Raj 5.0, I got very offended. So the Rashid thing was annoying. Yeah. So we're gonna watch you eat as well. Manny's got man. Look at how much I've made people into children when they come around. See, do you know why? Do you know what it is? Well, let me say something. Yeah. You know, kids. Yeah. They really get on with me. I'm like a big kid. When I'm doing my art classes, yeah, the kids freaking love me. And I'm so cruel to them as well. This is the worst thing about it. Do you know how cruel I am in the classes?
How?
Like, literally, I'm just like telling them off. I'm so rude to them. But they love the fact that I just treat them as an adult. Like, I don't sugarcoat it. So, like, if they're misbehaving, I say, I'm going to freaking chuck you out of class, blah, blah, blah.
So are you going to apologise for?
See this? You know what Japan is? You know what Japan is? Japan is a slapping Punjabi. Get your face down. Get your face down. Japan is a slapping Punjabi, yeah? That's what he's going to get.
So is that no to an apology?
I was so close to, my phone was literally here, yeah? And I was getting your number up. I was like, oh, where's that freaking Manny Sinder? Manny, I couldn't find it because my hand, when you're angry and you can't find stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
I was like hitting the button. Where is it? Where is it? Manny Sinder. I was just about to delete it and then something come over me and I was like, all right, let me just think. Oh my God. Alright, so I just got a text from my sister, yeah, and just so you believe it, just literally now, what does it say?
Oh dear. Silly. What are you? Yeah, let's stop the scene. When it comes back on, we'll say bye.
No, let it go and let it die one more last time. Then when it dies next time, let's
It's
just
back
say,
on. It's back on.
Alright, so if it cuts out next time, we're going to shut it off because we can't keep on going on. I need to get him out the house soon, so it's going on for a long time. No, it's not money. I'm getting told off. So let me just say something. The text pretty much was that I've been shouting too much in my room, which is disturbing the family because I'm on the live streams at night and I go mad and stuff. So yeah, I get a lot of that bullshit all the time telling me off.
So Steve is asking that right at the bottom. Do you have that?
Yeah, I do have the. Yeah, I can text it to you.
Let me message you.
Yeah, I can text it to you. I've got the number. I'll be honest with you, Steve Speaker's Corner. I like Ralph, but his views are, it's something that I can't stand by. I don't know. I just can't agree with race realism in that sense. I believe there are separate races, but not one race. I don't believe is better than another. I just think certain races have more. Like somebody in the Himalayas can breathe up there more comfortably because of their genetics, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and somebody might in.
No. If you live out in the mountains, you develop a ability where your lungs are able to.
It's all about the oxygen levels,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So basically, that's just a genetic difference that gives them a bit of an advantage in that area. But if you was to put them in a different environment,
Yeah, so when they
would
come down
probably-
from the mountain,
yeah, there's a disadvantage.
no. When they come down from the mountain and they have more oxygen, they
Yeah.
can do better. That's why the Gurkhas, which is
Oh, right. So that has a benefit.
yeah, so they're used to lack of oxygen, right? So when
Right.
they start fighting on the ground level,
Yeah, they got.
Yeah.
All right. Oh,
yeah,
cool.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so in terms of that, I agree. And in terms of different races kind of looking different, I agree with that. And but when it comes to the point where you're saying one group is fixed in terms of their intelligence, and so they cannot break out that group on average, then that's a problem for me. Because what you're saying is that one group is pretty much superior than the other, even if you don't espouse that, but that's ultimately what you're propagating.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very, very dangerous line that I don't want to go down that line.
Okay, I reckon we should stop the stream.
Nah, just leave it on for a bit. Just leave it on. All right. And if it let me just say, if the stream dies, then we're not going to reconnect it because Manny's going to be eating, and obviously we want to watch. Actually, have you seen my new characters? So here's what do you think of my Iron Man? I might sell that one actually because I don't really like Iron Man. I don't know if anyone wants to buy Iron Man, you can give me a quote. But it's actually unique. Can you see the unique one? It's got Stark Enterprise in the background.
Let's have a look.
It's a one-off.
I don't know what Stark Enterprise is.
Oh, look how much of a freaking snob he is. Oh, can I just say something? He's Punjabi. Sit down. His Punjabi is really good. So to all you people saying he's a coconut, his Punjabi is very good. I was actually shocked. Oh, here's some of my new characters. Look.
Wow, that is good.
So I'm creating a superhero team. So the superhero team, I'm hoping no one copy, but these are some of the characters. So it's a Sikh superhero team. So that's the female. That's the.
So which one's called Manny?
It's that little. So here's for the kids. Yeah, I think it's going to be called Carlstar Force or something. Here's the badass one, which is going to be like a Wolverine character.
He's got a burqa on.
You're mad, he's got a burqa on, you crazy.
Yeah, show it to them.
No, it's a mask. Then you got the Bahadur Singh, which is like a big superhero, like strong.
It's almost as if you've taken my picture on.
Yeah, I know. It's you. So I'm trying to get that. I'm going to try and draw a comic and actually get that done actually, because I've been kind of sketching them all out and stuff. These are like, this is how I sketch my stuff. So here's some colour ones. So you can see I can draw in colour.
Oh.
That's just a quick sketch. Look.
Is that felt tip?
Yeah. So to all those people saying I can't draw in colour, here's the logo I want to do. Carlstar Force. So have anyone seen Thundercats? Thundercats, but call it Carlstar just means pure and it's a Sikh. So here's some of the black and white drawings of it. Right, so I'm going to bring the food.
Should I turn this stream off?
No, leave it on. Can you do me a favour? If you pick up the Sikh art drawing and just put it on the side for a bit, and then
Where's the side?
just put it onto the settee, and I'll get the food for you.
What, the whole...
Yeah. Just pick up the whole thing and just put it onto the thing. Yeah, just like that.
I can draw.
Thank you, Mum. Yeah, Mum said.
I'm just going to show them how easy it is to draw.
You're actually a good artist, actually. I've seen how good you are.
I can't see it.
So look at this exclusive. Look, I didn't make it though. It's pasta and baked beans. Look, baked beans. You ate some of my beans. That is so annoying.
Thanks, mate.
I'm not gonna lie. I did buy 10 tins yesterday.
I'll just hold it.
I brought 10. Actually, no. I brought 12 tins yesterday.
This actually looks really nice.
Yeah, it's pasta thingy. So
Are you sure this isn't yours? It's got baked beans in it.
Nah. If it was mine, there would be like a whole plate would be full of baked beans.
Really?
Yeah, seriously.
What about your mum? Is she not eating?
Oh, she'll eat later. Don't worry. She's cool. So she's what do you think? The baked beans? Do you eat tomato ketchup? I don't know if you do. Where is the thing? I don't want to show this on the camera, but this is my sister's artwork.
Your sister draws as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
She's quite
He's better than you.
she's in her own way. She is. Her artwork is actually more commercial, because black and white artwork is more. Color artwork is more commercial. So here's some of my new sketches from my. This is exclusive to everyone. Exclusive. This is my new superhero team that I want to try and get published, called Castle Force. So you can see, I don't want no one copying this. So, see, the difference between being an artist and being able to create are two different things. Being able to copy a picture is one thing, but being able to create a picture from imagination is totally separate. This is why some artists are better than, are much better than, there's artists out there that can draw, much better than me, but it's hard to create something. So this is going to be, like Splinter, you have in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but he's a badass fighter, but he's like this kind of spiritual thing, and he's called Baba Gyan Singh. Look at that bad boy. Look at that bad boy. How does it taste, man?
Lovely. Sorry, were you expecting me to confirm?
I don't know if he's lying to me or he's just trying
Why are
to...
you giving me funny looks?
Well, I don't know whether you're telling the truth now.
I am. Why would I lie?
Because most people lie.
I can't do anything about that, can I?
The people lie, they go, yeah, it's lovely, lovely, lovely. Just say the truth. Is it horrible?
I already told you the truth.
I don't know. So this is my main character now. This is just a sketch, but it's called Talwar Singh. Talwar is where's my? Oh yeah, Talwar is one of these. Is it Talwar? I can't remember if it is. So it's one of these. Look. So the Sikhs used to carry these. Look at this. This is a real one though. So that's what he's got in his arm, and the Sikhs used to fight with these.
Close combat.
Yeah, close combat. Look at that badass. Yeah. So that's what he's got, like on his arms. He's got the thingy. So yeah, and everyone thinks. Look at that. Are you a good fighter? Can you fight?
I have been known to.
Oh wow, alright. So this is an award I got from when I went to LA. So to everybody, this is one of my awards. I got an award.
Wow.
Look, it was an award for peace for 2017 World Peace. They said I had the most impact on world peace in 2017.
I can believe it.
Look, how lovely that is. It's actually also, one of the best things about this is that if a robber comes round, I've always thought that this thing here, it would bash the cranium in, because it's really heavy. Feel how heavy it is?
Yeah, I can
Yeah.
hold it.
So this is like, if there's a burglar, or let the truth prevail, or anybody burglar comes around, let's just say this will be something that will come in use. Oh, Ben, sit down. I think I said that a little bit too much then. Oh yeah, I've given Manny some gifts as well, because he's given me gifts. So let's show the gifts. Where are those gifts?
He's a very good cook, isn't he?
Yeah.
Do you cook as well?
You're mad, I cook. I can only cook beans. That's it. And maybe a pizza. And maybe some chips or something like that.
Do you never cook anyone any food?
Why would I cook anyone anything?
How is that even possible?
What? Me cooking people food? They wouldn't eat it even if I cooked it.
Why not?
Because they wouldn't. So I'm giving him one of these. So there's a book. People think it. I don't advertise this too much, because what it is, people think, oh Raj, you don't do nothing for the Sikh community. Now let me say something. I just don't advertise it. I don't charge people for my Sikh artwork. So this book here has my Sikh artwork in it. So that's to you, Manny. Here's another book with my Sikh artwork in it. And just so that you know, all of it was given for free. And it's big up to Raj Jolly as well, actually. So you can see here, by Canal Singh. So all of this stuff I don't charge for. So when people say, look what's in there. Look what's in the book. Yeah? I don't do Sikh artwork for profit. I do it because I love doing it. And I actually, if I'm being honest with you, I actually do it for my mum. I know it sounds weird. You know when I do the Sikh artwork,
Yeah.
I do them for my mum. Yeah. I ask her, what do you want me to draw? She'll say, can you draw Mahaja the leap scene? Can you draw Mahaja? Then I draw it for her. And then the Sikh community is secondary, but I don't draw it for anybody else.
Is your mum an artist as well?
Yeah, she can draw as well.
And your sister and you?
Yeah, and my brother as well is a good artist.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but they never took it seriously, so you can see.
But everybody.
No, it's some. I've got 4 sisters and 1 brother, and
No, I mean a lot of people in your community are very arty, aren't they?
within my family, you've got a few. So have a look at this. That's the second book. No charging. Here's another book that is going free around the UK about grooming, and look what's on the front cover. Didn't charge for this either. Did it for the fact of trying to get the message across. So I have my Sikh artwork. You can see how many drawings I've got. I've got 35 Sikh artworks. None of them I've made money on. The only thing I made, actually one of them I did. I got this commissioned. The guy commissioned me to do it, but I kept the original. But I did it for a very cheap price, so that I could do the artwork. So a lot of people. And the final gift, I don't really want to show the front cover. I'll do it quickly. Is a calendar, but it's a 2017 calendar. Once again, didn't charge for the pictures. You can see here, look. Didn't charge them.
Yes. Oh, do you want me to grab something on the way somewhere?
Why don't you give us some pasta?
Okay, well if I come across one of those 24-hour ones, then I will.
Is that your missus? If you want some pasta,
Okay, alright. See you, bye.
so have a look. Oh, do you need wine?
No, I'm okay. I don't drink.
Hey, here's his water. Look, you don't drink no water with your food.
Very rarely.
I drink loads of water with my food. I drink like nearly half a bottle, quite a big bottle. So you can see these are all gifts from Manny though, and he hasn't left empty-handed. You can give one of these maybe. Oh, give it to Maximilian Sandu.
Okay.
So Maximilian Sandu, one of these is yours.
Don't big him up too much.
Yeah, don't worry. Give him one. Give him one. You can have one of those.
Thank you. You'll appreciate
And
that.
what you can do, if you don't like the artwork, I mean, if you don't like the calendar because it's old now, you can actually cut the drawings out.
Okay.
Because it's got some nice drawings in like my astronaut stuff and some sea artwork as well. So Maximilian Sandu, you're going to get one of my exclusive calendars. I've only got a handful left, so you're getting one of them. When am I going to meet that Maximilian? What is it? He's got a weird name though.
When he comes out of prison.
Ooh, exclusive. Wicked, man. How is he doing his little live streaming from prison? How's he watching all this?
He'll be out in a couple of months.
Oh wow! I love the fact that he's in prison because then I've got a.
He's got.
I know. But you know when I hear people say, "Oh, they're from," I'm like, "Oh, are you?" I might want to be your friend because imagine.
Why? What is it about that?
Because obviously they'll have a, even if they've changed, they've still got a kind of a side to them.
A jailbird attitude.
No, not a jailbird, but just a fact that they can, let's just say, do the dirty work when I need to. Oh, this is some of my older drawings. When I was, guess when I drew this?
When you were 13.
No, I was around 16.
You weren't that good then, were you?
No, I was sketching in my class.
Oh, I see.
These are like literally. Listen here, you little turd. This was drawn when I was sitting in a classroom. You know when people used to sit down and draw, like dude, I was always doodling. So these are doodles.
Maximilian said thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, Maximilian. You better freaking more. So here's one of my characters. Look, from when I was younger. Have a look at this. So say this.
I get another one with the burqa on.
Mad the burqa. Ban the burqa. Ban the burqa. Ban the... I'm only joking. And I'm not joking, but... Do you know what, yeah? Do you know what I've done yet? I've actually shot myself in the foot.
Let me go put this in the
No, I'll do it.
I can do it. I can do it.
I'll go and do it. Look how much of a good host I am. I'm actually shocked with my hosting skills. I'm actually pretty good. Yeah.
Auntie, thank
So
you
he's
for-
gone, yeah. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Oh,
I'm
God.
terrified. I'm terrified. He won't leave the house. He won't leave. The house came out. He won't leave. I've asked him like 5 times. He's still said I'm not going. He's now in the kitchen talking to my mum. He won't go. I don't know what to do. How do I get him out? I don't know what to do. I've frozen him, given him tiny glasses. Now he's saying he's going to stay for another 5 hours. He's saying stop the live stream, but he's going to stay. When he comes back here, I'm terrified of him, so I have to act normal. But let me just say something. I am a hostage.
I got some fruit.
Yeah, come back.
Handy was or had
What? What happened? Oh, you got some fruit?
Did you not get any?
No, I didn't want any anyway. So, yeah, sit down.
Dessert? I think, shall we end the stream now or what?
You might just eat and then go.
Well, I've got to take the equipment with me.
Yeah, they just go for a little. They're interested in watching you eat. They're saying that this is one of the most riveting shows ever. Watching Manny Sinder eat. Because what it is that no one's seen you eat food that is kind of common. You understand? They're not used to seeing. Most people thought you eat like croissants. What are those things that famous? Like like maybe what's kind of like high-end food? They're interested.
Egg Benedict.
Yeah. I mean, I don't even know the name of the stuff. That's how high-end they are. So they're interested in watching you. Do you know we did a long stream though, and it's still 144. Big up to the 144 people. 72
Can you
likes.
stop watching? Can you stop watching now, so we can go? Please. Please go. Toodle. Bye. They're still there.
Yeah, no.
Oh no, 2 have disappeared. 2 have disappeared. Exciting. Oh God, 3 of them came back.
Yeah, no. I know.
Oh my God, it's climbing. It's gone to 147.
I know. They're watching my suffering. No, I'm happy. I'm happy.
What do you mean suffering?
I'm not suffering. I'm not suffering. I'm okay.
I don't understand.
I'm not suffering. No, I'm not suffering. No.
Something's not right.
No, I'm doing a joke. I said when you left, I said you've got me as a hostage, and you won't let me go. so everyone's like, and behind your back, I was going, no, he's still here. He's still here. He's actually been a good guest. I mean, obviously, you have outstayed your welcome a little bit.
But you said when I came in, you said there was no limitations.
I'm not. When I say no limitation, there is always a limitation. I have to rephrase that. It's still going to mean that you can't stay for I don't want you to stay until 12 o'clock. No limitation means that you're not going to go in an hour or 30 minutes. It means that I'm giving you kind of I would decide, because normally when someone comes, I will say, so imagine if you come round, or when you say, I'm going to come today, I say, look, you can come at 5, but you must leave at 6. That's like the maximum barrier. And so with you, I said, there's no real barrier. I would judge as we're going along, and now is the time for you to go.
Okay, well I'm going to end the stream then.
Yeah. So, we had a good time.
Been chucked out.
I think Manny, Sinder, and me have kind of probably had one of the greatest encounters, which will go down in history, like the Nixon and Frost. What other one is it? Jeremy Paxman.
What did Tan say to Hassan?
Oh yeah, what is it? Whole-leg woman. Whole-leg. No,
sit down.
No, I need to be the person doing it.
Who-leg woman? Who-leg woman?
No, I'll do it better. You sit down. So all of a sudden they come out and goes, whole-leg woman, whole-leg woman, whole-leg woman, whole-leg woman, whole-leg woman, whole-leg woman. And then Hassan was going, boop, 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 boop. Yeah, big up to Hassan though. I still haven't seen him for a long time. I do want to thing him. So yeah, we might as well stop the stream now if you can. And what are those little turds saying?
I don't know. I'm stopping it. Thanks for tuning in, guys. See you soon.
Anyway, take care. No one come round. I have had enough now. This is my one visit for 2019.